Mr. Cooper, can you quickly remind viewers why these survivors weren't included in the original 2008 apology?
Well, nobody knows for sure. I can tell you that there was nobody there representing the people from Newfoundland and Labrador in 2005 when we were negotiating the Pan-Canadian settlement. Certainly I've heard speculation to the effect that the transition period with which the Labrador Inuit in particular were going through, from the Labrador Inuit Association to the current self-governing Nunatsiavut government, played a large role in that, as the Labrador Inuit at the time would have been by far the largest group of survivors. But why actually they weren't included, nobody can say other than to speculate.
So what was the range of reaction amongst your clients when news of the apology broke?
Oh, what you would expect. There was literally people cheering in my ear. I had a series of emails. My staff were inundated by phone calls. You know, there are a few that are a bit skeptical that it's going to happen. There are a few that say we don't care, too little too late, but the vast majority of survivors have communicated what I can only describe as sheer joy.
So what will this mean then to the survivors you represent, at least those in the majority that you just spoke of?
Well, to the majority who are happy to see the apology coming, they're thrilled that it's the Prime Minister of Canada. They're thrilled that he's going to be coming to Labrador. But most importantly, it's bringing the sort of closure that has been unavailable to survivors in Newfoundland and Labrador. We have to remember that the apology in 2008 by then Prime Minister Harper didn't just not mention them, but actually excluded expressly what the Prime Minister at the time referred to as Newfoundland, but obviously including Newfoundland and Labrador. So that when they were listening to the apology, they were at the time shocked. So this is an opportunity for them to be included in the group, to be validated, and for the world to know that they suffered no less than the rest of the country. Across the country, we've heard about the abuses. Now the country is going to know that they were no different, even though there were some different actors in Newfoundland and Labrador than happened in that province.
So what happens going forward?
Well, who knows? You know, this is just the beginning. We don't in any sense want this to be suggested that the government apologizes, apology accepted, and we carry on as if nothing ever happened. This is really just the start of the next phase. This is where the commemoration starts. This is where the healing starts. This is where curriculums change. This is where the acknowledgement of the liability of what Canada did over the last 100 years really does start to infiltrate our education and social system.
Is there a financial settlement component?
I'm sorry?
Is there a financial component?
Oh yes, there's two financial components. There's that which is being paid directly to the survivors, a component of the $50 million. There's also a component, approximately $1 million or $1.2 million, which is being paid separate from that compensation fund to survivors for various commemoration and healing programs.
Mr. Cooper, thank you for your time.
My pleasure. Thank you, Rick.